Olá, boa tarde, mundo. It's going to be a lovely day in the garden today, I think.
Oh, look at those.
Today we thought it'd be really nice to show a real day in the life living here in Portugal, what it's like for us on a day-to-day basis. We're not doing much. We were planning on going to the beach today, but it was far too windy, so we're going to spend the day in the garden instead. Story is very, very ready to eat this picnic that we've got set up here.
Hear birdies.
Yeah, you can hear the birdies. I can hear them too. What are these, Story?
Tail tip.
They are kale chips, and where did they come from? Did they come from the garden?
As this story style.
From Story's garden, yeah? We grew it, didn't we?
No, we do it.
How do they taste?
They taste.
Good kale chips, yeah? Yum. Can Daddy have one?
Oh,
Thank you very much. Yummy kale chips.
it's in the mouth.
Thank you. Yeah, very good feeding.
Hey, you pinched me.
I pinched you, did I? If this is the first video of ours you've ever seen, we live in Caldas da Rainha on this lovely rented property.
Here we go.
Ooh, Mummy's brought us treats.
Orange juice for Story.
Yum. Yum, what's this, Pedras?
Pedras and lemon.
Orange.
You're welcome, Story.
Cheers. Ooh, lovely picnic. Papa's here too to visit.
Yum. Thank you so much.
Just over there, to the right of the lamppost and to the right of that well is where the kale came from. We've got some strawberries growing over there in the wheelbarrow. And a couple of barrels of them here too. I think we're going to replant these today with my mum. This is very rare for Eden to come and sit out here.
I know.
She doesn't normally, does she? She just dug her nose into the sand. Oh, don't lick it. That won't be very tasty, Eden.
I'm just cutting up some fresh Portuguese strawberries. These aren't ones from our garden though because they're not quite ready yet. But look at the size of them, they're really big. I'm also going to make a coffee as well for Jay and I. We are going to have that with a slice of carrot cake. Story and Papa spent the morning just the other day after Papa arrived baking in the kitchen, and they put together a lovely, delicious vegan carrot cake.
Yeah. There you go. You put that in. Good girl.
We've got lots left over, so we're all going to have a slice of that now. This is the coffee I'm going to do for Jay and I. It's a new one that we're going to try. Haven't had it before, but we found it and picked it up at the supermarket the other day.
Come on.
Those for the chickens, Story.
Come on, Dad.
Okay, let's go. Hey, what happened to our priorities? Where's the chicken feeding? I'll take these then. Have you decided football is more important than feeding the chickens? One thing that we really love about Portugal is how much space there is. All of the properties around here seem to have enough space to grow their own vegetables and keep chickens. There you go, Story. Go and feed Petal. Petal is the name of Story's favourite chicken.
Here, chickies.
Hi, Petal. Yeah, why are they all hiding in here?
Go take them outside, Story. Give them to outside.
I think it's nice.
This beautiful bird here is incubating some eggs. We think we're going to have chicks again here.
Here you go. Oh, she picked her toes.
If you've been watching these vlogs since we first moved here, you'll know that we had 22 chickens at one point.
No, it's up there. Another one.
Yeah, that one's incubating the eggs. What was she doing? Yeah, that's what she's doing.
This is right up there.
Yeah, she's helping the eggs to hatch. And I don't know what Petal's about to do, but I think she's going to jump straight back into her bed.
Feeding them.
Yeah. Oh, make the eggs nice and warm.
Yeah.
And it's so warm.
So because all 8 of the baby chicks that we had here before were eaten by something in the night, when these new chicks hatch eventually, we're going to put them up by the house, or our neighbour's going to help us build something. But we need a different solution for those. They're not safe in there. Whatever got them, we still don't know what it was. Story is picking some flowers for Papa.
Should we pick this one?
You think Papa will like that one?
Okay.
Papa, nice cheese one.
Nice colour, isn't it? Nice and purple
Papa,
colour.
my flowers, mine.
The flowers are very pretty, aren't they?
There you
Papa,
go.
I don't flower one.
Should we get her another yellow one?
There you go. Now you need to go to a flower shop. Just pick these wildflowers from the garden. We spotted some lovely red poppies in the distance. We're just walking past the well, and that is where we got the kale from I showed you earlier. There's 2 lovely bunches left there. Wow, it really does set it off, doesn't it? That completes the deal.
Papa.
Yeah, do you want to show Papa now? Okay, watch out for that riverbank. Back to the house to show Papa the catchings. One thing we've really loved about living here in Portugal is how everybody knows how to use the land. Hardly any space gets wasted. People are growing their own stuff. Famous Portuguese cabbage growing here. That makes up the famous calda verde soup. Yes? I'm just talking about cabbage.
Hey, baby bird, bunny here.
Can you give Papa those flowers?
Okay.
Papa, can I give you a kiss?
Oh, sorry.
Give you a kiss. Tweet, tweet.
She's so excited to give you the flowers and then she didn't hang around at all.
Thank you. Oh, you're taking it away.
I think it's going to go in a vase now.
Oh, thank you, Bobby.
That's it, good girl.
I'm feeling away in it.
Okay, climb over. Still a little bit big for you, isn't it?
Come on, this one's my papa.
Woohoo! Look at you go! Yay! Okay, ready? Ready, steady, go! Goodness me, Story, I'm knackered. Did you enjoy riding the motorbike? Do it again? I'm tired now. That's enough motorbike riding for me, I think. You off for more riding? Uh-oh. Yeah, you need a bit more help, don't you? Story's just passing by the orange trees. We've cleared those out of oranges now. We drunk them within a couple of weeks of living here. Whoa, we said a magic word and Story's running off. She's going to go and have a bath. She loves having a bath. We haven't even been living here that long, but we've already got some great memories. I'm just thinking back to when we first got here and there were oranges blooming on all of these trees and we weren't sure if they were going to be tasty or not, but every day Story was out picking them off the tree and just juicing them into orange juice, and sometimes we just ate them. And compared to the oranges that we used to get up in central Portugal when we first moved here, these ones are so much sweeter, and it was a nice surprise to get that when we first moved in, a bit like a welcoming present. I can hear the swimming pool pumps just kicked in. We still haven't had much of a chance to use this yet. Water's a bit chilly, but the pool cleaners came by and cleared out all of the pine dust and all the algae that had been growing in there, so it's finally blue again. Needs a bit of netting to get rid of the flies from the top, and for the weather to get nice and toasty so we can start swimming. That would be really nice.
You leave that one for a little one more
Yeah,
day?
that one could be one more day. These ones are ready, I think. Any of them good? How's it taste?
Oh,
Is it good?
lovely.
I'm going to try one.
Absolutely like having sugar.
Yeah, they're really sweet, aren't they? We're going to replant these into self-watering pots over there.
Fast asleep. Oh, fast asleep. Brilliant. That's the thing about going fast. It's really tiring.
Jay has just taken his mum over to the neighbour's house. They are going to have a look at some of the crops and stuff that he's growing over there. I am putting the final touches into my 3-bean chilli for dinner. I think I need a bit more spinach. Put some fresh leaves in as well. It's actually Story's bedtime now. It is almost 7 o'clock and that's normally when we aim to have her in bed for. I think she'll sleep well tonight. We always read a book before bed as well, and tonight this is the one Story's chosen, the lily pad ball. Did you have a nice day?
No, not nice day.
Oh. We're the musicians for the woodland ball, said Ferdinand the frog, so our music must be perfect. All the frogs began to play, except Arabella.
I've returned from America's house with a huge bag of beans that we're going to have to get through. My mum's just sorting out the strawberries that she was tending to today. But we've just been given the grand tour of America's land and his house. My mum really enjoyed it. We went down there and we picked a load of beans from his farm field. It's ready, yeah?
Oh, broad bean. Look, broad bean.
Oh, lovely, yeah.
Wow.
He said that he's never going to eat them all. He shares them with his neighbours, he shares them with his friends and family, because he grows everything in abundance here, which is really fantastic. It's something that I'm just learning every single day that we've been staying here. Loads of people know how to do this kind of growing, this kind of living off the land, and I think it's such an important skill that's getting lost with our generation, especially the ones that grow up in cities. We're losing the importance of being able to sustainably live and grow things for ourselves.
This is a nearest I've come to picking my own.
You're like a local. So I think it's fantastic that we are now around this, surrounded by all of these lessons to learn. It's of course going to be great for our daughter and great for us because we don't know anything. It is also fantastic just to see how other people in different parts of the world live, to visit a real family home and see how people do things. America was desperate to show us all of his trees and all of his plantings and everything that he'd been doing. He was so proud of it and he just wanted to share that enthusiasm with us, showing us how each of his pear trees had been grafted from all different types and how he was growing 3 different types of grape on one tree. We met his 2 piggies as well. He calls them mafia piggies because he can't trust them around his grapes, so he has to keep them away from the grapes, otherwise they get destroyed. And America is such a generous guy. He took us to his home and he gave us 3-4 glasses of his really special wine to taste, and then he also gave us a bottle to take home. Well, he gave a bottle to my mum because he's already given us a bottle already. We don't drink that much alcohol, so it's going to last us a long time, but it's really tasty, super sweet and quite strong as well. There may be a few drunken evenings. So this is really what we love about living here. This is what a day in the life is really like for us. It's amazing how we're only a couple of hours away on a plane from London, and yet everything is so different here, and that's what excites us about day-to-day life. And what I think is the most shocking fact is that we get all of this, we rent this land, we rent this house for 400 euros a month. Imagine trying to get this lifestyle for 400 euros in the UK. It wouldn't happen. And that's what we love about living in Portugal so far. That's what we've loved about the experiences that we've gone through. And we really think that raising Story around all of this is going to be very beneficial for her and for us too. We're happy here, we definitely are. How's it going? How do they look?
Look how lovely they are.
Wow.
Fresh as anything.
They're so sweet as well.
Yeah, I can't believe how sweet they are.
It feels like a crime to cook them, doesn't it?
I know.
I guess we could just plonk them in the end so they don't get cooked. Temperature's starting to drop now. It went down from like 30 or something today to 17 now. I'm gonna go and put those chickens away. I hope you enjoyed this. This is what it's really like for us here. This is daily life. This is a very good example of why we enjoy living here. And I hope it's been a good example for you too if you're looking at these kind of videos and you're interested in moving to Portugal or just moving to another country. Don't forget to hit the like button if you did and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye. We're just getting ready to drive to Lisbon Airport. The house is set up for her arrival.
Mommy, come on.
Come on then, let's go.
Yes, I love Papa.
Oh, I love Papa too.
We made it. Lisbon Airport. Yeah, exciting.
It's very exciting.